Going on, everybody? Brick Builder here, and welcome to a brand new episode of Guild SMP, a Minecraft Pocket Edition experience. If you guys do enjoy and you want to see more, go ahead and hit that like button and subscribe. But we got a bit of things to dive right into here, okay? So, I was just hanging out with a bunch of people on the server recently, okay? And as we were doing that, okay, we were checking out people's bases and stuff. And one of the members, Chaotic, okay? He's gone absolutely crazy. He probably has one of the coolest bases I've ever seen in Minecraft. And he had a lot of resources, like a stack of diamonds. So I jokingly was like, hey, slide me some diamonds. And he gave me 10 diamonds. So now I have 16, okay? So we're gonna go ahead and use some of these and make ourselves a diamond pickaxe here to get going. But thank you for the diamonds. I do appreciate it. I was just joking, but he actually given me. So that was pretty awesome, not gonna lie. And first things first, let's check up on our chickens. But I got a bit of things to show you guys because there's been some progress on the server that people have been working on that I want to show off. Okay, the chicken tried to escape, but unfortunately it couldn't. Haha, what a bird brain. But what we're going to do is we're going to head on over and just show you guys a little bit of the progress that has been made so far. So as you can tell over here, we got a nice base coming along pretty good, but that's not what we're going to be specifically showing off right now. It is this over here, okay? So we're working on Spawn Town. Like, some people are working on the spawn area and what's going to be going down there. I don't know yet what I'm going to do around here, if I'm going to do anything or what, but we'll figure it out. But the main thing to start off with is the farm. There's a gigantic, awesome farm. And let's see. Okay, we didn't get the helmet off him. But there's a gigantic farm here that is being begun. And it's really awesome. And like, for starters, we have potatoes, which I'm going to go ahead and take some of these because I'm going to want some. So let's replant, and then we're going to keep these because we can cook them. And that can be a pretty good food source. Same with the sugarcane. I'm going to go ahead and snag a little bit of that. And then let's snag some wheat. But yes, the farm here is definitely coming along. And it's very good because I myself don't really have a big farm at all. I have a tiny little farm that I set up when I was trying to survive the first night in episode 1 of Guild SMP. Which, of course, you know, if you want to see whether or not I survived the first night, you can check out episode 1. But we got a bit of things around here. We also have a lot more animals here than I have at my base. I only have chickens. But over here, we got like cows and such. So I can go ahead and breed those and then use, you know, that sort of thing for any form of like meat or leather or wool or just anything along those lines that I might need. I can actually get from the Spawn Town farm. Definitely an awesome farm. And I also like the look of it. Like, the birch and stuff actually isn't that bad for the farm design. So let's just finish this up here. There we go. We harvested all of that, and we're not even going to worry about that wheat. We can kind of just walk on in here, take the wheat, and then, you know, breed up all the animals because that'll definitely help. So there we go. Get some babies in there for them to, you know, continue to be bred up. And I assume over time, these pens will actually get like stuffed, like crammed full of the mobs, which that'll be pretty cool. Like, once all the animals are like stuffed in there, like super packed in, and there's just a ton of them, because then it'll be super easy to just come over here and grab stacks of food or whatever you need that's along those lines. So that's definitely awesome. And there's that. But now we have more to show off than just the farm, of course, okay? Like, the farm is awesome, but let me show you what else we got. So we have a castle thing being worked on over here. Of course, not completed yet, but it's looking very good so far. We got to watch this creeper better not blow up here because I don't know how to rebuild this thing. Okay, there we go. We got it. We killed the creeper. But yes, so we have like a spawn thing here being set up, which looks pretty good so far. It's like a central hub. And then we also have one more thing to show off quickly before we dive into like our own personal projects here on Guild SMP. And that is right over here. Okay, right over here by all the creepers. We have some pretty good stuff to keep in mind. Okay, we have a giant nether portal. Okay, this portal is absolutely sick, and it's going to be like the main nether portal on the server. Okay, now inside here is what is actually the beginnings of a nether hub. If you guys don't know what a nether hub is, essentially it's like an area in the nether where it's super easy and convenient to get into places. Okay, so a creeper just blew up and blew up the portal and blew up the signs over here. So I apologize to that. The creeper was literally standing here, which doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me. Like, how is the creeper just in the nether? I don't know. But That's not exactly the best situation. Hopefully whoever's working on the nether hub can go ahead and fix that. I apologize sincerely, but what we gotta do is we're gonna go back to our base now and get to work on some of our own projects today. So let's go ahead and do just that. A little bit of obsidian, because we are gonna need this for nether portals and enchantment tables and things along those lines. We're gonna go ahead and need to have a ton of obsidian. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab that, and then we should be good to go. But of course, we had to get a water bucket because we had to play it very, very smart here. I didn't want to risk dying with all this stuff because I don't have a ton of iron to remake the armor or the tools or anything. And I definitely don't have diamonds to be wasting early on, even though I did get a bunch from chaotic. So there's that. But we're gonna go ahead and just keep getting this obsidian, and then we'll be back. We'll run for that. Now all that's left is to get back up to the surface. And today, what we're gonna be working on is I want to get a community enchanting table set up. Why did I show you guys off spawn so early on before we got started on a personal project? Because our personal project is actually going to be at spawn. We're going to be creating a community enchanting hub. Now, are we going to have all the bookshelves for it? Probably not. But if we leave space for them, I'm sure someone else can go ahead and add them as they go ahead and gather those, of course, because it's going to take a lot of leather, a lot of sugarcane, which I really don't have at this point. So let's just sleep, make it daytime, and then we're going to go ahead and grab a ton of these resources here that we might want for this. And then let's quickly go ahead and make up our enchanting table before we head over. So we're just going to make the actual table. We'll leave spaces for the bookshelves, but we're not going to probably get any today. We can always do that off camera as well. So let's go ahead and make, there we go, enchant table created. Now let's go ahead and head over to spawn and get this thing all set up. A nice little place where you can safely and comfortably enchant your items, which should be pretty good, I think, because no one has done this at spawn yet. I'm definitely going to help out people with their enchantments early on by doing this, and I myself need enchantments too, so let's just go for it, okay? I think I'm gonna put it, so if the farm's there, let's put it like over here, I'm thinking. We could do that, yeah. Let's put it over, oh, there's a big tree, floating tree here, maybe not. Let us put it up here. This doesn't seem like a bad spot, because I don't want to do like a massive build here, okay? We're not looking for size here. We're looking just for like, in general, we're just trying to make something, if that makes sense. We don't need like a massive place for this, we just need a good place for this. This is one too big. There we go. And same with that. Okay, so let's start with this size here for this. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna throw a cobblestone layer around this. Hopefully we don't need to actually like terraform around this. I think we're gonna need to do a little bit of that to kind of like fix up the hill and stuff, just because it's not really gonna work currently. So let's just grab a little bit of dirt. And I think we have the skeleton on us now. The one with all, yep, we do. All the one with that leather armor and such. It's all good though. We can quickly take it out. Here we go. I can out PvP you, man. Boom. Okay. And we even got the leather out of it. That's not bad. Okay. We got the leather out of it, so I'll take it. Here we go. So far that looks pretty good. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna have an enchant table here essentially. And then for bookshelves, we can put them like this around it, if that makes sense. And we're gonna go ahead and break those cobblestones, because that's not really what that's for, but it's just so, you know, in general, you could tell. What I want to do over here is I want to put a log on the corners here for the community enchanting setup here, because we're going to actually make this thing look pretty good too, because, you know, it's going to be at spawn. I'm kind of sticking to a similar theme of these towers, but not exactly like replicating it, because I don't really want to just like copy the build, if that makes sense. Now, what we need to do is we need to get this creeper out of here too. There's so many mobs around spawn right now, like what the heck. Okay, so there's that. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna actually break these three here, throw those there. We're gonna throw stairs on the three middle of each way, so you can actually get up into this build from pretty much any of the directions. And the reason we're doing that, it's way more efficient. Okay, so let's do that. Over here we're gonna go ahead and go underneath and place a torch. You can hide lighting underneath the enchanting table, so I figure we should do that. Now first though, because we are going to actually be placing a chest here, I want to actually make it look presentable, so that way, you know, it's like that. There you go. You can hide the torch underneath. You'll unfortunately be able to see the torch. Not much I can do about preventing that, but It's not a huge deal. I don't think it really matters that much. So who cares? It's all good. We're going to have to just deal with it, okay? And let's make a bunch of planks. And let's get some of these up in here. We're going to probably need a boatload of those. And then let's go ahead and get up here. We got to keep on going. We need to get like a roof set up, plopped on top of here. So we're going to use a lot of logs on the rest of this, but it's okay. We can always farm up more wood at a later date. So let's go ahead and just make this look good the way we want to now. There we go. And just continue on here. We almost have the framework for the roof to be laid up on. Almost ready to go. There we go. Now we can get these stairs placed around like so. We're going to use a cobblestone edge, I'm thinking, and then we'll probably put a little bit of oak in it as well somewhere. We'll figure it out. I don't fully know yet as far as roofs go, but we'll figure it out. There's also no bed around here as far as I'm aware, but we'll have to double check because nighttime is going to be approaching, and I really don't want to have to deal with that if I don't have to. So there we go. I just made a ton of stairs. I think I just spent like pretty much all of my cobblestone on stairs, so there's that. But you gotta do what you gotta do. Let's get down here, just grab a little bit of dirt here, and all right, let's head back up. We're gonna quickly cover up this hole that we just dug, and then we're gonna use the remainder of this dirt to get up to the top here on our build. All right, we have a stack of stairs, so hopefully that'll be enough to just do what we want to do here. Am I going to actually use the oak stairs? No, so I kind of just made them for nothing because I'm not going to make use of them. But it's okay. It's not a huge deal. It doesn't really matter. We can use them on the inside or something if we wanted to. We'll see what we use. Maybe we'll use them. I don't know. But let's just get this roof up here finished and figured out. All right, here we go. And then what we're going to do is at this level here, we're going to go ahead and take the cobblestone and go like that. There we go. So now we can head on down, and the roof has been successfully put onto the community enchanting area. Next, let's do this, and here we go. We'll actually go ahead and throw some of these stairs around like that. I think that'll look good. And then we'll get torches pulled up like so for more lighting, and also just for the aesthetic purpose of it, which that doesn't look bad. So overall, seems like a pretty successful enchanting area if you ask me. We can throw the we can throw lapis and stuff in there. If people end up getting any that they want to contribute, they can feel free to. If I get lapis, I think I have a little bit, but not enough really where I can throw it in there, but we'll see. Maybe in the future. Let's grab a little bit of this wheat. I want to try to get at least one bookcase figured out. So let's get the cows. I think I fed the cows there. Okay. I need 3 leather. 1. There we go. We got the 3 leather we needed. Perfect. This cow's got to move away. You got to move away from the gate. Okay. There we go. And now we're going to need a little bit of sugar cane. I don't even know if we're going to have enough over here. We probably won't, actually. So we might have to head back to our base very quickly. Yeah. Or, you know what? Just for sake of time for now, let's just do that. We can always go ahead and when it grows, replant over there. It's not a huge deal. It's just for sake of time, if that makes sense. Let's do that. And let's get our 3 books here. And then yoink. And go like that. And there we go. We got a bookshelf. So let's just place the 1 down so that way people understand that. And then, we can get more bookshelves as time goes on and get that finished up. But for now, let's just do this so that way people know where we're going to be placing the books. We're going to do it like that. Because if a road comes off here, the plan's to connect it this way with the road. So that's like the most ideal way to walk in, but it won't be the only way to walk. Also, I want to swap this actually with that. So we'll put that there, put that there. Just because if you're going to need a craft table, walk around in the back, but like what is the chances? Not that often are you going to need an a crafting table at an enchanting table. There we go. But if you guys enjoyed today's episode of Guild SMP and you want to see more, go ahead and hit that like button and subscribe if you're new. A lot of awesome things are going down on the server, and I'm so excited to take part in them. So if you have any ideas for episodes, let me know down in the comments. But I'll see you in another episode of Guild SMP. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!